What's up, y'all? No more cursing. YouTube doesn't like it, I guess, so we're not going to curse anymore. For now, it'll probably slip out, but we're going to try our best. Anyways, what's the video today, John? The video today is how much do I make? How much do social media people make? How much does influencers make? I'll try my best to describe it with someone over a combined of 300,000 followers. I'll tell you how much I make. Do I know how much they make? No, but I have a good estimate. So I'll tell you the honest truth because I don't see too many videos about this. So I'm going to tell you how much I think maybe some people make. I'll break it down for you because a lot of people don't know how people make money on the internet. So from someone with a couple years of experience, I'll tell you. Stepping into my lovely chart, graph, piece of paper, electronically piece of paper, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. Anyways, of course, all right. How much does social media really pay? So that's the question of the video, I guess. How much does it really pay? So we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna go over how much money I've made, and then we can go into how much money other people can make or have made. So first, how much money have I made? We're gonna go by per month, and I'll show you how much money I've made. And these are all rough estimates, nothing to exact, just rough estimate. Taxes and everything gets deducted. And yeah, so this is how much money I've made. So, codes. What are codes? Code usages on my apparel companies, supplement companies. I have a gym brand equipment company. So, if you use someone's code, they get a percentage. It's usually 10 to 20%. If you're a bigger name, you might get more. 30% max is the highest I've ever seen, but it's usually 10 to 20% commission plus salary, depending on how many followers you have. We'll get into the salary part. But the most code usages per month I've ever seen myself generate is around 1800 USD. I don't know your metrics in other companies. I don't know what you make over there, but the most I've made off code usages alone is around 1800. Maybe a month could have been more, but from what I remember, that is the most I've made in one month from it. Is it every month? No. It'll range from $500 to $1,800. Um, so it changes a lot. That's a very big difference. It just depends how much you promote, what kind of videos you make. If a video blows up, you could get 100 code usages in one day. So it just depends on how much you promote and what kind of videos you make and if they blow up or not. That's just kind of the look of the straw. So that's out of the way. And then salary. What is salary? So salary, just like a normal job, companies will pay you a monthly salary, yearly salary, however you guys have it set up. That's how your companies can pay you. So I don't have a huge following. I have a decent, pretty big following. I love my community, but I'm only getting paid around. I don't know if I can say the exact number because I did sign a contract and I don't want to lose it. Let's say a little over $500 from this company, um, which is pretty good. That's pretty basic. I've been offered up to $1,500 per month from a company, but I wasn't really a fan of the brand. So you have to like what you promote, or it's not going to be fun. So like your job, or you're going to hate it, is what I always say. So right now, around 500 to 750 USD salary per month is something I'm willing to take. It's an extra good amount of income. That's a lot of money. So, especially to represent a brand that you like. So, happy with that. As we build, we'll get more, hopefully. Selling workout programs, etc. Whatever you're selling, whether if you're helping someone with nutrition, diet, or if you're selling a program, making them one, um, that's a good way to make money. So the reason why I recommend selling training programs versus promoting a supplement. So if you sell supplements or clothing that aren't yours, you're only going to make 10 to 20% max. If you sell your own thing, like if you make your own apparel, which is a lot harder, but right now we'll focus on programs, etc. So if you sell your own program for 100 USD, you get 100% of it. If you sell $100 worth of supplements, you only get 10% of it. So I highly recommend a lot of people sell quality workout programs, nutrition programs to people that need it because you'll make a lot more money. I haven't taken advantage of this. I need to. I'm in the middle of doing it, but I'm not because you know, I have a lot going on. But I really want to start making more workout programs just so people from beginner to advanced levels can learn what I've learned. So, on average, it's $400 a month. I have it in my link tree. People can buy it. I don't know. People can buy it. That's 400 for it's just basically I made it through my years of working out. Made it, put it on my link tree, and people can go there buy it, and then obviously that's not passive income because you had to work for it, but it is kind of like just income that randomly comes into my account. So that's always cool. I need to take more advantage of that, and because you're helping people, you give them quality fitness advice, even if it's nutrition or training, and you're also making money. So why not? So if you want to make the most dollar per month and you don't have a huge following, recommend selling a workout program. Um, and you also got to have the physique to back it up, I guess, or not. But that's my 2 cents. What do I know? And next thing, I'm friends with a lot of people with huge followings. I've seen their code usages. They've sent me screenshots, and I've seen it with my own eyes. So I know how much you can make off code usages and salary, and it's a lot. Social media can be a lot of money depending on your following. Granted, these people have 300 plus thousand followers, so don't take it to heart that, I'm not making as much money as these guys. These guys have a large following. So I've seen screenshots of people making over $100,000 in code usages per month. That is insane. And it usually comes from peptides and SARMs. That stuff, it's a very reoccurring payment, basically. So basically, people buy it every month. It's recurring. A lot of people use it, and a lot of people buy it. So peptide SARMs, that's a huge seller. Obviously, don't sell them and buy them if they're illegal in your country, but that's the largest market I've seen. And then clothing brands, I've seen people from Young LA, Breathe Divinity. I'm part of Breathe Divinity. Make over 100K in sales. And they probably got around 50K from that, 60K after taxes, which is a lot of fucking money. That's a yearly salary in 1 month. So there's people out here making more money on code usages than salary. A lot of people don't realize that. Someone like C-Bum, those top guys with millions of followers, their code usages are insane. You might be thinking, oh, they make so much money on YouTube and on salary. They're making so much money off their code usages, it blows salary out of the water. So yeah, and they'll ask for a higher commission rate on codes because if they ask for 30% of each code usage, 40% of each code usage versus like 10K in salary, they're going to earn way more with the code usage. So codes can be amazing if you have a good quality fan base. If the people that you're working with, like, or your followers, whoever you work with on social media, fuck with you, they're going to run up your codes, and it's going to be, you can make a lot of money. So I guess the next question, how many followers do you have to make money off social media? Not as much as you think. If you're smart, not as much as you think. If you know how to run a business, and if you're smart in that aspect of life, not a lot of money. Not a lot of followers, I mean. So I've seen people with half the followers as me make more than me. I've seen people with double the amount of followers than me that make half as me. So it really comes down to your fan base, your followers, and what you're promoting. Obviously, my niche is fitness. I don't know what it's like in other departments, beauty, lifestyle. I don't know fashion. I don't know that genre, that niche. I know fitness, and I know it doesn't pay as much as other alleyways, but it can. So fitness, it's not going to pay the most, But if you love it and can make money off it, then you're living your dreams, right? So to be able to make money off social media, you're basically winning at life in my eyes. But back to the question, how many followers do you have to make money off social media? Not a lot. Um, it just comes down to what you're selling. Obviously, if you have 2,000 followers, your code usages aren't going to be crazy, but you could sell out. You could be an online trainer, online coach. You could sell workout programs, and you could make a lot of money. You could have 2 clients a month and make more money than someone with 10 times your following if they only promote products for code usages. So it just depends what direction you turn your fitness account into. Are you a coach? Are you a trainer? What do you have to offer? You know. So yeah, how much does each social media pay out themselves in ad revenue? So I get asked that quite a bit. How much does TikTok pay me? How much does Instagram pay me? And now I'm starting to do YouTube, and I did a little research on how much YouTube pays me. So we'll dive into it, and I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you how much I've made off TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We'll start with Facebook because Facebook and Instagram, they're underneath the same company, Meta. So we'll go into Facebook first. So Facebook actually pays the most. A lot of people don't know this, but Facebook pays the most out of every 1,000 views. I guess we'll go off every 1,000 views on this list. And Facebook pays the most because it is the hardest to get views on Facebook out of every social media platform. So on average, you get paid $20 per every 1,000 views on Facebook. That depends on the content you're pushing because the AdSense depends on the content they're advertising. So people running the ads like Google will only pick certain videos to run their ads on. So like a fitness video is not going to do as good as a family channel because a family channel can apply to more people. Fitness is a small niche. So you're not going to earn that $20 for every 1,000 views in fitness versus if you had a family oriented channel that was PG. So the content matters when it comes to ad revenue because you will not get paid the same amount of ad revenue per view. So that's $20 for every 1,000 views on average. Fitness, it's probably less. It's probably half of that, if I'm being honest with you, which sucks, but that's pretty good. $20 for every 1,000 views. I would have a lot of money if that was if I did Facebook. I don't. YouTube, like I said with the Facebook, the type of videos you make matter. So YouTube pays around $18 per every 1,000 views. Like I said, what kind of content you make matters, and obviously YouTube can't be copyright. You can't say certain words or it can get demonetized. So if it's a perfect video, 1,000 views, $18. That's a lot of money, but it is hard to get views on YouTube. I barely get. I don't even get 1,000 views on 90% of my videos. So, how much money have I made on YouTube? $0. But that's okay because we're grinding. We're grinding on YouTube, and that's okay. My gambling addiction can wait. So, I would like to make at least $1,000 a month on YouTube. That would be awesome, and then reinvest it into more equipment and editing software and editors for YouTube. So I guess if I had editing editors, I wanted to buy software, but you get the idea. YouTube pays pretty good. That's pretty good. $18 per 1,000 views. If you have a good fan base, that's a lot of money. Instagram, $0 per view. So I have over 20 million views plus on Instagram, and I haven't gotten paid a dollar. How do they do this? Because they're cheap. That's basically robbery. They're making so much money. They make money off per view. They run advertising. They don't have to pay you. That's how they operate. It's shitty. But they do have like a creator fund program. It pays. I've seen people with millions of views will only get paid a couple cents. It is not worth your time. Instagram, you can make a lot of money on Instagram, but it's through funneling your followers to other ways of your revenue, like we discussed before. So to make money on Instagram, you have a link tree or you promote products. That's how you make money on Instagram, promoting. Um, Instagram will not pay you themselves, maybe unless you're a celebrity, but Instagram will not pay you themselves per thousand views. Maybe if you are getting billions of views, maybe. But Instagram ad revenue will not pay you at the end of the day. So, Instagram, if you want to make money, you're going to have to promote whatever you're selling, whatever that may be. That's the only way to make money on Instagram, which kind of sucks because Instagram's amazing. It's awesome to post videos. TikTok. TikTok might as well be Instagram because it pays around 2 to 4 cents per thousand views. 2 to 4 cents per thousand views. I know it's easier to get views on TikTok because people just scroll, because they all have attention spans of a goldfish, just like me. So you just scroll until your finger falls off. So 2 to 4 cents, that's not. That's basically $0. Yeah, ain't much to say about TikTok. TikTok's cool. It's fun to be on, but just like Instagram, you're gonna have to promote. Whatever you're selling, you're gonna promote it on Instagram and TikTok if you really want to make money. You're not gonna make money off ad revenue unless you're on YouTube or Facebook. I'm sorry, it sucks. That's not what we want to hear. We want to hear that we can make a lot of money just making videos. You're gonna have to promote. You're gonna have to advertise, and yeah, I can go through it and tell you how much money I've made in total. Well, I guess we'll cut that part out. But let's say I make 1,500 off social media minus 1,500. Let's say 1,200 gambling. So $300 left over. Is that enough to survive? I don't think so. So if you want to make a lot of money off social media, find a good business route, find a good brand, create your own brand, create your own workouts, train people, do something valuable for social media. But for someone like me that gambles all their money that they make on social media, I don't make a lot. So I work a normal 9 to 5. As you can see, I just got off of work. I work a normal 9 to 5. And yeah, I don't make a living off social media, and I don't think I ever will, but here it is. That's my breakdown of how much I make on social media and how much social media pays you. I've seen people make millions a month on social media through promoting and advertising their businesses through it. And I've seen people make $0, basically what I make, a total of $300 after the gambling. Sometimes I'll win. Sometimes, we'll double the money, 3,000 a month, But then, what's that? Then we gamble again, minus 300. That equals 0. Then we're stuck at 0 again. So, I just gotta keep gambling until I win, and then once I win, I'll probably gamble that too, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But all jokes aside, social media doesn't pay that much unless you own your own business. So, yeah.